Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We warmly welcome you to Football Sri Lanka TV. And this is the Independence Trophy, Ceylon Provincial League 2022. And today's game is going to be Southern Province taking on the Eastern Province. It's a very important match because it is the last league match, the last league stage of the whole tournament. So plenty to play here. And today Southern Province taking on Eastern Province here in Ceylon Public Stadium. And there you see both teams just warming up. So Eastern Province have almost secured their place in. So Eastern, Northern and Sabragam are already making into the top 4. It's Southern Province who have a chance of not going through if Western Province beat Northern Province today, because Southern and Northern have already faced Southern and Western have already faced each other and got a draw. So as they've got draw, goal difference will come into play today. So Southern Province currently played 6 matches, won 3, drew 1, lost 2 on 10 points. Meanwhile, Western Province played 6, won 2, drew 1 and 3 losses on 7 points. Goal difference at the moment is better with Western Province. So Southern Province are in the risk of getting eliminated unless they beat Eastern Province today. That being said, the other result, Western Province have to beat Northern Province in the other match that is also taking place simultaneously. And here we go. The officials taking hands with the team players, and then now with the official photo. And here we go. The team photo, official photo, with all the invitees and team players, referees, linesmen. And we are just moments away from the kickoff. Now both teams taking individual photos. So this is the Southern versus Eastern Province live to you from Ceylon. Meanwhile, simultaneously there is another match, Western taking on the Northern Province from Ratnapura Ceylon Stadium. And there you go, Southern Province with a message: wash hands, wear mask, prevent COVID spread. A message from Football Federation of Sri Lanka. Of course, amidst the pandemic, the Football Federation of Sri Lanka have put in lots of hard steps to organize such a tournament in a successful manner. And Southern Province team today, R.A. Chaturanga Madhushan, followed by Supun Dhananjaya, ADC Madhupriya I should say, UCL Dhananjaya, ED Prabhat, Rashik Irshad, the captain and the goalkeeper, Avishka Kavindu, Ramesh Mendis, Mohammad Rislan, RB Virapuli and DK Tuminder, all making the 11 today for Southern Province. And Eastern Province today, A. Abid, SM Wasit, AMM Rinas, ASM Mufis, Minron Fernando, AMM Mustaq, Mohammad Murshid, the goalkeeper, meanwhile Mustaq, the captain for Eastern Province, Mohammad Rila, Mohammad Fahad, El Khan, Dinas Khan, and also RM Yushan, all making the 11 today for Eastern Province. And there you go. Teams just working together, just delivering some final message. Captain giving some motivation to his team. Eastern Province on your right and Southern Province on your left in yellow and orange I should say. And here we go. Now it's kick-off time. Southern Province trying to break through, but Eastern Province do clear it off. It's a do-or-die match for Southern Province in regards to the result of the other match as well. Ball goes out early on. Throw comes in. Eastern Province M. Mufis puts the ball onto the path off the forward, but ball goes out once more. And here we go. Mufis getting ready to put a throw in. Throw comes in. Eastern Province can't really get to the ball first. It's Southern Province who gets to the ball first, but challenge coming from the back early on in the match, and already apologizing what he did. Number 4 of Eastern Province, Mohammad Rinas. And there you go, referee having a long talk with him. There you go, the replay. Unnecessary challenge from the back there. Southern Province now getting a free kick opportunity early on in the match, the first free kick. But Southern Province not really loading players along the defense line of Eastern Province. Most of the Southern Province players are being flocked in the middle. Now ball goes, trying to find to the left side, but Eastern Province defense doing the job here. Eastern Province trying to go on the counter now. Mohammad Fahad with the ball. Puts the ball onto the path. Again Fahad still holds on to the ball. Eastern Province losing possession to Southern. Again their defenders doing good job there. Especially SM Basit, a tall figure in the defense line of Eastern Province doing the job there. Throw coming in for Southern Province. Now trying to really break into the box. Now puts the ball, but no one there to attack. Ball goes out. It will just be a throw in for Eastern Province from the far side. Throw comes in. Eastern Province gets to the ball, trying to switch the play, turn around the attack, but they can't. One chance from one team to the other. Now Eastern Province puts the path onto the ball onto the path of Fahad. Fahad through the left side, but cannot keep it in on that instance. Goal kick taken quickly from Southern Province. Rashik Irshad passes it on to one of his defenders, and now ball with Eastern Province again. Southern do win it back. Southern Province number 10 going forward. Keshan Dumindu. Last match Southern at times looked good, but then still not being able to win that match against Sabragama. Here we go. Ball goes in. Again, throw comes in from the right side. Tries to overlap, but cannot on that instance. Another goal kick coming for Southern Province. And lots of instructions already going from the dugout, especially from the head coach. Ball launched again once more. And the possession just changing hands from one team to the other. This time to the right side going forward. Mohammad Rila, but Mohammad Rila can't keep the ball in. And Southern Province defender doing the shielding job on that instance. So it's Southern Province who is in the threat of being eliminated, might be eliminated if Western Province do win against Northern in the other match that's taking place simultaneously in Ratnapura. And you can already see the main purpose of Eastern Province today would be to get at least a draw, and they are not desperate today, or they are not in a huge need to really win this match, but still any team that plays would play for a win, but then still they'll be a bit relaxed. And of course they have brought in some new players. Minron Fernando, who haven't really played much in this tournament, has come in. So these are changes, these are signs that Eastern Province are now trying new options, maybe looking their future prospects. Eastern Province heading it on, but going above. It's again the towering figure of SM Wasit, the defender of Eastern Province. Rashik Irshad again jumps up and does the job here. Launching forward, Rashik Irshad once more. And safety first, heads it out. It'll be a throw in for Southern Province. Southern Province now through the right side, puts the ball into the net here. Good attempt. And the last kick on the target wasn't the greatest, I'd say, but good ball from the right side from WVA. Kavinder did the hard job of putting a perfect cross in, but unfortunately his team not being able to finish off. And there you go. WVA Kavinder, superb ball onto the net, but unfortunately on the second attempt, the shot not really testing the keeper. Rashik Irshad was pressurized for a moment, then he did his job perfectly again on that instance. launching forward. And you can see the Southern players not really blessed with the height advantage. Eastern Province also, but at least some of the defenders, especially SM Wasit and also Mohammad Rinas, a bit taller players. So that is something they are using for their advantage to win the long balls. And headed away once more. Puts the ball into the net, but again Southern Province getting the ball first. Eastern Province, Mustaq the captain, passes it on to Abid. Abid now to the right side, but can't keep the ball in. Once more. A throw coming in from Southern Province. And still early times in this game, so both teams quite unsettled, I should say. Hence you can see most of the balls being put out, sometimes when being pressurized or the ball control not being there. But as the game grows gradually, I hope both teams really get the flow. And now Southern Province have a good chance to attack, and these are opportunities you have to really grab with your hands. That was a perfect opportunity for a counter, but Southern Province missing out on it. Now still both players wrestling for the ball. Ball comes in, but the backflip not going. Now Southern Province through the right side. Supun Dhananjaya trying to break free. Ball eventually put out, I guess. But Supun Dhananjaya now on the ball. Passing it on to WVA Kavinder. And ball put into the box again. The towering head of Wasit once more getting the ball. As I told, the height advantage being utilized by Eastern Province very well on that instance. It's mostly the Eastern Province heads that are getting to the ball first when delivered towards their side. Now Supun Dhananjaya passing it on. Southern Province going forward through the right side. It's Southern Province chance. Mohammad Rizlan, can he put in a cross? He can't. And at the end, another good counter attack wasted, I'd say. Mohammad Rizlan unable to really cross the ball onto the path or onto the box of Southern Province for someone to head. And slowly there are some grey clouds moving in. And once more headed out. Eastern Province trying to take the throw quickly, and they do. And throw is illegal, hence once more you have to take the throw, I guess. Or in fact, the throw actually going out. Eastern Province through the left side, propelling forward. Again, it's ASM Fahad. Oh, there I see almost both people just wrestling for the ball on that instance. Fahad again through the left side, going forward. Fahad. Once more, the defense of Southern Province doing the job. On that instance, it's R.A. Chaturanga. Rashik Irshad once again on the ball. Launched forward. SM Wasit, no wonder who's getting to the ball first. Once more, Eastern Province trying to break through the defense line and move forward from the Southern Province. SM Fahad puts the ball onto the path of Mohammad Mustaq. Southern Province clearing it on at the end. Launched again once more, cleared forward. And meanwhile, on the other match, Western Province have already scored a goal against Northern Province. So Southern Province now, actually, if the scoreline stays the same, Western Province would progress into the semi-finals. So Southern Province have to win this match now, because Western Province won, Northern Province nil on the other side of the league. The match that is taking place in Ratnapura. And Eastern Province trying to go forward, but the flag goes up. So Southern Province, a small change. Southern Province at least need a draw for them to progress into the semi-finals. So they're on 10 points now. So a draw would get them to 11. Western Province with 7. Even though they win, they'll only get to the 10. They'll only get to 10. So which means automatically Southern Province would qualify. So as of now, no panic in the Southern Province dugout, the camp. No problems now, but you never know how the match might really turn. And now throw coming in from WVA Kavinder. Kavinder puts the ball onto the path. Oh, the through ball hit with so much of power that Supun Dhananjaya was unable to really control it. One goalkeeper to the other, Mohammad Murshid. Murshid launching forward. This time Southern Province do get to the ball first, but only for them to hit the ball out and give possession back to Eastern Province. Eastern Province going forward, puts the ball onto the path, tries to put the ball onto the path of the forward, but again Southern Province doing the defensive job correctly now. Eastern Province tracking back and shielding all the way for the ball to get them a goal kick. Launched forward again by Murshid. Came in and headed it out by R. Chaturanga. Chaturanga passes it on to Rislan. Rislan to the left side. Supan Dhananjay again trying to keep the ball in. And his attempts only getting the ball to one of his opponents. And eventually they do get another throw in. WBA Kavindu throws it into the path of Madhupriya. Now Eastern Province going forward. Abid puts the ball onto the path of Linus Khan, but really not having enough pace to finish it off. It's RM Yushan who went forward after the ball. Now Southern Province, good bit of dribbling play there, went on with the ball just sticking to his feet all the way, but eventually the tackle coming in. Another throw in for Eastern Province. And there you see head coach Hassan Rumi not really happy with something, so he's visibly a bit in distress on that instance. Another throw coming in. Mohammad Mufis on the ball. Comes in with a long throw. Headed off by Southern Province. SM Wasit. Supan Dhananjay now tries to play on, but still they can't. Ball goes out once more. Going in once more. Ball played out, and you can see, I think it's also sort of the mentality, because both teams would be happy with the draw. So unless the opponent really scores a goal, I think they'd be happy just defending and putting the ball out and making sure they go past the 90 minute, which is kind of visible when both teams play here. And of course, with Eastern Province guaranteeing a place in the semi-finals, it's Southern Province who are at the risk. But unless Eastern Province score, Southern Province would be happy just putting the ball out. So maybe that is why we are really seeing this much of balls being played out. And again, you can see the head coach and the assistants of Eastern Province just shouting out instructions. And ball now with Mohammad Murshid. Launching it forward, Murshid. Headed out by Chaturanga once more. Now Mohammad Rislan just letting the ball, giving back possession. Eastern Province breaking forward. Eastern Province now. Abid taking on the shot. Goes straight to Rashik Irshad, but the captain of Eastern Province now on the floor. Mohammad Mustaq. I think probably hurt. And here we go. This was the last attack. Abid really breaking the defense line, going forward, taking the shot with his left foot, and wasn't really hit with so much of power, I'd say. Mohammad Mustaq, the captain, making his way to the sidelines. Let's see what happened there. It's kind of hard to really judge what happened. Ah, there you go. The finger just going towards the eye. Yes, that was the instance. And play resumes. And Captain Mustaq makes his way in. No problems. Now Southern Province moving up. Subban Dhananjay through the right side, but comes out. Mohammad Murshid then puts the ball out. On that instance once more. Southern Province take the throw quickly. Mohammad Rislan from the right side. Mohammad Rislan, can he dribble pass? He does put the ball onto the box, but ricochets onto his path. But now Eastern Province, Mustaq on the ball. Mustaq has one of his forwards on the left side. Nicely done by Mustaq, but this time cleared off by Southern Province. But still, Eastern Province going forward. ASM Fahad passing it on to Mustaq, but ball possession given away. And the touch, not the best from Southern player to really change it into a counter, taking the ball away from him, his first touch. Hence, the attack also petered out. Halfway into the first half, both teams haven't really got hold of the match. And none of the teams have really got a clear-cut chance early on in this game. WVA Kavindu trying to give the ball, pass it on to the path of Subban Dhananjay, but unable to do it on that instance. Now ball with Mufis. Mufis trying to play on, but can't. Subban Dhananjay tries to keep the ball in. Ball still in play. Couple of players behind it, but Southern player trying to change it into a counter, but Captain Mustaq can't keep the ball in. Will be a throw for Southern Province. WVA Kavindu. Now Southern Province keeping hold of the ball. Ramesh Mendes, long ball going away. Ramesh Mendes once more. Can he keep it in? Tries to keep it in. But Eastern Province, Abid on that instance cannot pass it to one of his teammates, and Southern Province get a throw in. Eastern Province through the middle now, trying to play through the left side again, chasing after the ball, going after the ball is ASM Fahad, and referee goes towards the player. It's Abid who is on the floor. Let's see what happened. Abid going through away from the goal side. I think that might not be a foul because WVA Kavindu did kick at the ball, hence it's, even though his foot was a bit high, but I think it was a natural clearance, and there you go, no problems at the end. Abid walking towards his position again. And throw coming in from Mohamed Rilla. Mohamed Rilla passes it on to Mustaq, but ball has been put out as the game was stopped. And now on the ball is Rashid Kirshad, the captain of Southern Province. And if the scoreline stays still, if it's the same, then both teams would qualify to the semi-finals, because all they need is a draw, and of course Eastern Province have already qualified in, and Southern Province do have a chance of being knocked out, and Eastern Province on a good chance here, but good bit of clearance again from Southern Province defender Ramesh Mendis, the under 21 player, putting in a vital interception on that instance. And Eastern Province almost double stacking through the right side and almost break through the defense from the right side, the Eastern Province, but cannot keep the ball in once more. Rashid Kirshad on the ball. Eastern Province losing out the position. Now Southern Province going forward. Mohamed Rizlan. Oh, cannot control the ball once more. Eastern Province going forward. Southern Province, Madhupriya. And ball still not under control by both of the teams. Southern eventually get hold of the ball and go through from the left side, but can't keep the possession or can't keep the ball in. Another throw coming in for Eastern Province. Throw coming in. Once again put out. It's been frustrating sometimes seeing that both teams really just putting the ball out and not really coming up with a plan in terms of attack. But anything is fair in terms of what they need. So all they need is a draw. Southern Province especially. Hence they'll not be really content with what they are doing. And the challenge coming from the back on that instance. Mohamed Rizlan's challenge, and here we go for a water break. Half an hour into the game, both teams now taking breaks, but also an opportunity for the head coaches to give out some instructions. And here we go, the top scorers. Maryada Sridarshan with 6 goals, Mohammad Mushfiq with 4. Maryada Sridarshan from Northern Province, Mushfiq Sabragama, Navin Jude with 4, Mohammad Hasmi with 3, and Subhan Dhananjaya 2 goals from Southern Province, who is also playing in this match. Hence, let's see who would end up with the highest goal scorer. The other match, of course, still Western Province leading Northern Province by 1 goal. Northern Province haven't really lost a match up until now. You never know. And the only teams to have not lost a match, single match in this tournament are Sabragama, Northern and Eastern. Eastern, of course, playing today. And again, looks like Eastern are looking for another draw in this match again. So this is the last league stage. Started off in Kurunagala and went on to Jaffna. Then the third leg taking place in Eastern Province, Trincomalee and Batticaloa. And the fourth in Badulla. Fifth moving on to Central Province. Then we had another leg in Southern Province, and this at the end, the last league stage, the last province to hold the league stage is Sabragamuwa. Matches taking place in Kegal and also Ratnapura. Throw comes in. Southern Province slow but steady, trying to go forward. Once more ball go out. It's been a gloomy day here in Kegal. Not quite hot, not quite warm, hence the players could give a bit more energy, as not a lot of humidity, so no dehydration. WBA Kavindu trying to switch the play to the right side and put one of his teammates, Keshan Dumindu, on the ball, but just hit a bit too hard. Ball goes out once more. Southern Province. And Southern Province now. Eastern Province getting the ball. Will he take the shot through the left side? Once more it's Fahad. Fahad puts the ball onto the box, but cleared off by the Southern Province defense, ADC Madhupriya. And referee does blow the whistle for a illegal challenge. It will just be a free kick for Southern Province. And this was the incident. Madhupriya trying to head out the ball. Meanwhile, Eastern Province Abid coming for a challenge from the back. R.A. Chaturanga. Chaturanga launches the ball forward. Once again, Wasit clears it off. Supun Dhananjay through the right side, already on top scorers list on the 5th place. Now ball with WBA Kavindu. Kavindu passes it on to Madhupriya, but this time Mustaq, the captain of Eastern Province, gets hold of the ball. Supun Dhananjay once more in the scenes here. Madhupriya. WBA Kavindu switches the play. And this is what people need to see. Very good passing coming in. Good ball onto the box. Oh, there was no player to really back the lone striker on that instance. And Supun Dhananjay is being fouled. And Southern Province, there you see, once you get the passes on, once you really progress the ball forward in a very good manner, there you see you get chances. And now it's Southern Province who is going to get a free kick high up the field, close to the box of Eastern Province, and the challenge coming from the back on that instance. And yellow card shown to Eastern Province number 8, Mohammad Mufiz. Supun Dhananjay still being treated, giving his slowly getting back on his feet now. He looks like he's alright. Mohammad Bofis, the yellow card again, once again the confirmation. And couple of players on the ball now. But it's going to be R.A. Chaturanga who is going to take the free kick. A bit of distance from the goal. Tries to play in. Almost a goal there. Just deflection coming. And good idea there from Southern Province, but unfortunately not coming towards their way. And try to play the free kick low down, trying to drill the ball along the ground. And in the end, no damage done. Eastern Province, Mohammad Riznas also a bit injured on that process. Now Southern Province, UCL Dhananjay on the corner now. Puts the ball in, leaps forward, leaps high Supun Dhananjay, but can't get to the ball from the left side. Southern Province cannot try to attack as the ball goes out. Mohammad Murshid now with the ball. Mohammad Murshid once again launching the ball forward. Supun Dhananjay, the player of Southern Province, really leaping forward high to really get something out of the long balls. And Southern Province number 8 goes down, ADC Madhupriya. R.A. Chaturanga once more launching the ball forward. But this time SM Basit clearing it off. And we are in the 40th minute of the game. Just about 5 minutes plus added time remaining in the first half, and both teams not having clear-cut chances. That is one thing that is really disappointing. And throw coming in for Eastern Province. France in. Put into the box now, but again Southern Province do manage to clear it off. Play goes down for Southern Province once more. Holds on to his face, not sure what happened on that instance. We'll give you the replay in few seconds. And it is Southern Province number 18 UCL Dhananjay who's on the floor. And I think he landed a bit awkwardly, hence getting a knock on his face and just being given some first aid. Here we go. Let's see what happened on that instance. It was quite hard to really come to any conclusion from that angle. Eastern Province just put the ball out as the play was stopped for an injury. Now Southern Province trying to pass. There was one phase of the play where Southern Province really did look good in terms of attacking, and Southern Province now promising, but SM Vasit clearing it off. And there you go, once you get into a position, SM Vasit had no need for him to really clear the ball away. He could have just passed it on, even though, yeah, Eastern Province have, of course, now qualified, but then you can still be a bit more entertaining in terms of just giving your teammates the right passes, and that is something that will help you in the long term as well. Now going forward, puts the ball onto the path, but cleared off by UCL Dhananjay. But good play that from Eastern Province number 12, ASM Fahad. Good idea, and of course coming back to the point, SM Vasit on that instance just clearing it out long was a bit disappointing. Now Eastern Province getting a corner. 1 minute of added time. In comes Eastern Province, but misses everyone. Now Eastern Province still hold of the possession, tries to put the ball into the net, but they can't. Now Southern Province trying to change it into a counter. Foul goes on, and Eastern Province get a free kick in the territory of Southern Province. Eastern Province free kick taken now. Ball looped into the box, but cleared away once more by the Southern Province defense. And that's it. That's the final whistle of the first half. And at the end of the first half, it's Southern Province 0, Eastern Province 0. And both teams not really getting some clear-cut chances to score. And at halftime, it's Southern Province 0, Eastern Province 0. ASM Mufis getting a yellow card. Southern Province 0, Eastern Province 0. Ball possession 54 with Southern Province, 45 with Eastern Province. And shots, just one shot each, and shots on target 0. That is what is really disappointing, as I already told you. Both teams not really looking to get goals. I think they are quite happy to settle for a draw. Fouls, 5 fouls from Eastern Province, 2 fouls from Southern Province, and also nothing much to really separate the team apart from ball possession. And that's all we have from the first half. Do join us in 15 minutes of time for the live coverage of the second half. Meanwhile, we do have the highlights for you. We'll give you the highlights package. And highlights of the first half. I mean, no real goal action here. Few crosses here and there. And then keepers really clearing it out on a couple of instances. This was a good opportunity. Did get the kick in, but a kick that wasn't really testing Rashid Kirshad. And this was one of the free kicks. And that's all we have with the highlights. Join us in 15 minutes of time for the live action of the second half. Thank you. We are back here live with a coverage of the second half. It's Southern Province taking on the Eastern Province. Early on, again in the second half, we can see some momentum going from both sides. Eastern Province do keep the ball in. Sliding tackle coming in. A yellow card. Yellow card shown. Southern Province, number 19, A.D. Prabhat, getting the yellow card, and which gives the Eastern Province a free kick. And on the ball, A.D. Prabhat, there you go, the confirmation. Eastern Province now getting ready with their free kick. Ball put in. Eastern Province have a good chance here. Go straight into the goalkeeper. Rashikir shot on that instance. And here we go. That was the replay here. SM Vasit, the tall man, the towering figure of Eastern Province, did try to get a goal for Eastern Province. If Eastern Province got that goal, it could have been a bit harder for Southern Province because they'll be trailing in this tournament, because a draw is what they need. A draw or a win is what they need to stay in this tournament. And that is, of course, in regards to the results on the other side. Still leading Western Province against Northern Province 1-0. And here we go. Southern Province putting the ball onto the path, and ball just headed away by the defense, and it was delivered by R.H. Chaturanga. R.H. Chaturanga has been taking most of the free kicks for Southern Province. And now Southern Province getting ready with a corner. A.D. Prabhat delivers the ball in. Southern Province again can't really score from that instance. Eastern Province trying to go on the counter. Eastern Province ball falling nicely to them. Still going forward. Eastern Province puts the ball onto the right side. But again, that was an unnecessary pass. Could have just gone forward by himself, but rather really choosing to put in a weird cross in, which resulted in nothing at the end. Eastern Province mean Ron Fernando on the ball now. And ball again cleared out. And in comes Eastern Province through. Abid puts the ball onto the box here. Abid still on the ball, but now it's Southern Province trying to switch it into a counter. And his clearance, I think he intended it to really put it as a through ball, but then the ball just going out. And now Eastern Province in good opportunity here, good position to go forward. But again, once again foiling with some bad ball control. Throw comes in, and Hassan Rumi just shouting second ball, saying that it's very vital to really win the second ball here, because Southern Province can attack and can really damage the Eastern Province scoreline here. And Southern Province trying to go forward, but Eastern Province again once more clears it off. Now ball with Southern Province still trying to progress forward, and I think it was a shot out of desperation, even though knowing that it might not go, but still, why not give it a try? Now Southern Province coming across and still keeping hold of the ball here. And now Abid taking the shot, goes wide of the goalkeeper and gets to it at the end. Now Rashik Rishad launching it forward. And now the defense line of Southern Province again giving a back ball here. And good pressure from the forward of Eastern Province on that instance. It was RM Ishan who went in and tried to pressurize the keeper. Rashik Rishad launching the ball once more. Who's going to get to the ball first? Southern Province get to the ball first. And Southern Province still in play. Southern Province coming forward. But Mohammad Burshid again doing some safe job there. No problems. This time cleared off by R.A. Chaturanga. Eastern Province, I think unnecessary lunge on that instance. It was Eastern Province player who just came in, running in and then lunging into the defense line, and hence referee says no foul. Is it? Yeah, it was quite unnecessary because of course and in the meantime the play continues. Ball launched up. Both players can't control the ball still. And can he keep the ball in? Tries hard and does keep in, I guess, but then the flag goes up on the far side. There's lots of pushing, lots of unnecessary shoveling going on. Not something both teams would want, because of course their players are on their way to play the semi-finals if the scoreline stays still. So they really don't want any injuries. In the last match, of course, in the Asian match, we did see Sahi getting injured. So those type of injuries is something that the coach wouldn't really want. Ball again once more. You can see not real intention of getting a goal here from both sides. Another throw coming in for Southern Province this time. Goes forward through the right side. Subin Dhananjaya still holding on to possession. About 4 players around him. Can Subin Dhananjaya come out of it? It's going to be an uphill task here. And doing the shielding job, and eventually Southern Province do get a throw-in opportunity out of that. On Shabab comes and punches it off. Mohammad Murshid, ball still in play. Southern Province trying to get a goal, but cleared off at the last minute by the Eastern Province defense on that instance, just off the line. I think the real exciting play since the start of the match, I'd say. And you can see good ball delivered into the box, and the first ball really Southern Province getting to it, and the punch of Mohammad Murshid, not the greatest of the ones, because it goes straight into the opposition players. Eastern Province switching the play to the right side. Nice play here. Minron Fernando passing it on to SM Basit. SM Basit's ball trying to find his teammate Linus Khan. On that instance, he can't. And Hassan Rumi sending players to get some warm-up. Probably we could see some action from the bench, some substitutions coming our way. And doing some shielding job. Western Province now launching forward. Is the ball kept in? No, it's not. Another throw coming in for Eastern Province. Eastern Province. I think he tried to cross the ball on that instance, but rather only just letting the ball go out, and it'll be a goal kick for Rashik Irshad. And once more the long ball not accurate enough to make one of the forwards go and break the line. And we can already see that it's just long balls, aimless balls just played here from one side to the other side with no real plan from both teams. We just reached the hour mark of the game, 60 minutes, and both teams not scoring a goal. And Eastern Province trying to break through once more, and again the ball has been put out. Now ball with Southern Province. R.A. Chaturanga. One defender to the other. And you can see some good pressure coming in from Eastern Province on that instance. And Hassan Rumi really applauding it. And that's some good pressing game from Eastern Province. Once again, Eastern Province coming with a throw. Cleared off. SM Wasit now. Southern Province trying to take the ball on a counter. Does have an option on the far left here. Supan Dhananjay. Tries to sneak the ball through the legs of the opposite player, but can't on that instance. Now ball with Southern Province. Cannot keep the ball in ball control, not the best in this match. Now Eastern Province coming with a throw. Southern Province keeping hold of possession. Nicely done. And you see the foul, it's not. Referee says no foul and play goes on. Eastern Province could have gone on a counter, but Southern Province now trying to put up a count off down, and referee comes in and of course observing the foul coming in. Couple of players now on the ground on the other side, one on the far side, one on the near side. Southern Province number 15 RB Veerapuli on this side, and here we go the replay. Let's see what happened. He came in, not a huge impact, but still clatter of legs, I'd say. He's back on his feet. Again on the ball is R.A. Chaturanga. Getting ready to take the free kick. Set pieces in these sort of matches, when really nothing is going towards your way, or when you play that has no real plan in terms of attack, I think set pieces are something that will really help you, and they can prove deadly. R.A. Chaturanga goes for a goal by himself, missing everyone, going over the post on that instance, and not testing the keeper, Murshid, Eastern Province goalkeeper. Eastern Province now getting ready with some substitutes. About 3 triple substitutes on the way. And there you see some action on the touchline. Number 11, number 15 and number 11. Number 11, number 15 and number 7, I should say. Both getting ready to get substituted in by Eastern Province. And today Rifkan Mohammed has been given a rest, I'd say. He didn't really start. One of their star players, Rifkan Mohammed, Hajir Hanan, another striker, another forward of Eastern Province. And also Mohammad Munsif. So 3 of the attacking players of Eastern Province are now getting ready to come in. Maybe the match might get a bit more interesting after their substitution. Eastern Province now trying to progress forward. Still holding on to position here. Eastern Province cutting across, cutting in. Now ball going forward. And put out by Southern Province defense once more. 3 substitutes now coming in. The attacking trio of Eastern Province. First it's number 11, Hajir Hanan. Hajir Hanan going in. Rila was out. Hajir Hanan in. Rila out. Mohammad Rifkan in. Abid out. And the other change coming in. Linus Khan being replaced by number 15, Mohammad Munsif. So the attacking trio of Eastern Province now in. Is it going to be a change of fortunes for Eastern Province? And this is where Southern Province have to be a bit more proactive as well, because now with all 3 attacking players coming in, and there you see early on immediate impact from the bench. So Southern Province have to be a bit more proactive, and they have to really get a goal to really make sure, because a last minute goal could really hurt them. So Eastern Province score a goal at the 89th, 90th minute, then Southern Province have no real time to get back into this game. And we'll give you an update on the scoreline of the other match as well. And players just getting to their positions. A free kick opportunity for Southern Province now. Coming in. UCL Dhananjay on the ball. It's going to be interesting to see what is the outcome of it. And on the other match, it's still Western Province leading. Meanwhile, here we go. Gets a deflection, and referee does point to the corner. It's going to be a corner for Southern Province at the moment. And going to Ratnapura now. Western Province 1, Northern Province still nil. And referee just making sure Southern Province take the kick quite quickly. They are a bit more casual because they know if the clock runs down and the scoreline stays the same, they'll eventually qualify. Now the corner coming in for Southern Province. Launched in, misses everyone. And at the end, he had to really head it in an unbalanced manner. His weight going towards the other side, the header going into the other side. Now Southern Province keeping hold of position here. To the right side. Supun Dhananjay breaking free but can't keep the ball in. A throw coming in for Eastern Province. Hajir Hanan getting ready. Launches it on. Rifkan Mohammed heads it. But the ball comes to SM Wasit. But really good bit of play there to get over SM Wasit and win the corner. Now going forward, Subhan Dhananjay. And comes across Rifkan Mohammed and puts in a great interception there. And interestingly, the game has suddenly picked up pace, I'd say, since the substitution. And once more, Southern Province puts the ball into the box. Southern Province, can they finish? The first contact point wasn't the great. He couldn't really control the ball from that instance. He tried to chest and then get the ball into his feet, but then on that instance, the ball taking it away. And now Munsif passing it on to Hazir Hanan, and long ball played in by Mintron Fernando. Ball goes out. Another throw coming in for Eastern Province. Try to play it off, but rather will get a throw in now, the Southern Province. Rifkan Mohammed heading it. Rifkan Mohammed again can take the shot. He's quite good with his left feet. But again, the ball going away on that instance. So Rifkan Mohammed, his natural gameplay is to come from the right side, cut in, and then take the shot from his left foot. That's something we've seen even in the Super League. Rashid Irshad once more on the ball. Launching it forward now. Ball won by Eastern Province, and you can see a slip from the Southern Province player. And still going forward, Southern Province through the right side. And still overrunning Southern Province. Can they put in a ball in? Yes, they do. And Southern Province really missing a sitter there. Could have scored from that instance. It was a good height, good cross in. I think the composure missing on that instance for Southern Province. There you go. We'll give you the replay in a few seconds here. And the replay coming. Great ball into the box. Singled out, and you should finish from that instance. And I think he had enough time to get the ball into his feet and then really finish it off, but rather really going to head it and play down here for Southern Province. And now ball with Southern Province. And still holding position high up the field. Ball goes out, a throw coming in for Eastern Province now. I think the amount of times the ball has gone out has actually might be the highest number of throws in the whole tournament. I think this match might be. Rifkan Mohammed getting the ball now. both teams in no hurry here to get on with the game because they know a draw is enough for both of the teams. And cleared off by Southern Province now. Another 15 minutes remaining in this game, plus added time. Southern Province going forward now through the left side. They do have a runner, but is he fast enough to get to the ball? He's not. And now here we go. Another throw coming in. It's quite sometimes frustrating as a neutral fan. And this is, of course, a free kick coming in, but isn't one of the most entertaining matches, I'd say. And as predicted, it's going to be another throw-in coming in. So talking about the tournament now, Sri Lanka Football Federation of Sri Lanka has really got the game in the right path with the new administration coming in, with the new board. And there have been some good tournaments to really uplift the grassroots level. Young players to come through, especially the Super League, Sri Lanka's first professional football league, which ended a few months back with great success, with Blue Star really crowning as champions. And then we did have the Four Nations Trophy as well, the international match, again organized by the Football Federation of Sri Lanka, which was a great success as well. Sri Lanka went to the finals on that tournament. And now the Independence Trophy, Ceylon Provincial League 2022. A very important game in terms of developing the provincial football, because you are going to get some good players to the national team from the provincial level. And Mohammad Nimri now coming in for Mohammad Yushan. Talking about the tournament. So this is a tournament to really discover some new players. Under 19s, under 21s are a must in terms of the 11. So that is another good thing. Now Eastern Province going forward, as I told you. This is not something that is safe for Southern Province to really play on with this 0-0 score line, because if Eastern Province score at the last moment, it would be disastrous for Southern Province. A play down for Southern Province again. And Eastern Province coming in, puts in a cross, but then goes straight to Rashik Irshad. Once more, Eastern Province looking threatening since the change. And Southern Province player number 10, Kishandavindu on the floor. And as we move to Ratnapura, it's still Western Province 1, Northern Province 0. I think the Western Province would be really hoping that this game ends up with a result for one team, and they'd be happy if it's the Eastern Province who come on top because they do have a chance of qualifying as well. But as this match looks, lots of time wasting going on, and both teams not really eager to get the ball going, get the ball rolling to get some goals, because Southern Province would be happy with what they're doing at the moment, but as I told, Eastern Province can hurt them at any time, and crazy things have happened in the game of football. Another free kick for Eastern Province. Can he keep the ball in? He does keep the ball in. Eastern Province puts a good ball onto the box, but no one there to really attack. And Rashik Irshad gets to the ball now. There you go, Rashik Irshad taking the ball all the way to the corner, making sure they get maximum minutes out of it. And Rashik Irshad just doing his bit in running the clock down. All they want now is to get past. They want to see the magical number 90 minutes now. The Southern Province, that's all they need. Another 8 minutes plus added time. Can Southern Province hold on, or is Eastern Province going to come on top? Eastern Province, since the change, have been looking a bit more threatening. So how is this match going to end? That's the important question. Now ball with Mohammad Murshid. And Eastern Province also not keen really to get the ball rolling. And of course Southern Province do have reasons to really get the clock running down, but Eastern Province, I'm not sure. Maybe Eastern Province also would be hoping that this match ends up in a draw, because they haven't. Rifkan Mohammed now goes for the goal, just going close to the goal post on that instance. And Rifkan Mohammed trying to get the goal. Meanwhile, I think there is a change in scoreline in Ratnapura at the moment. Looks like the news coming. No, the score still the same. I heard someone say that Northern Province have scored back. If that match ends in a draw, then Southern Province have nothing to really worry. Even a loss would take them into the finals, into the semi-finals, I should say. Southern Province now coming in through the left side, still going forward. Southern Province, K. Shandumindu puts the ball into one of his teammates in the middle. Supun Dhananjaya switches the play to the right side. Still coming through Southern Province. Nicely done. But eventually cleared out by the Eastern Province. Here we go. Another throw coming in. Again put out. Oh, throw crop. You can see a dangerous leap coming in from Southern Province player, but then now Eastern Province trying to break through. Eastern Province on the counter through the left side, switching the play. They are shouting for ball out, but I think no reason for the ball to be put out, I guess. And Hassan Ruby on the touchlines, a bit unhappy with the comments of the other dugout. I mean, it's interesting types. The match has really picked up pace in the last 5 minutes. Another 4 minutes remaining, I think. Yes, another 4 minutes remaining in this game. So, it can be anybody's game from now on. You're watching it live on Football Sri Lanka TV. Do subscribe, watch all the live action. And ball can't be kept in, unsurprisingly. The ball with SM Wasit, giving a back pass all the way to Murshid. Murshid just launching forward. Ball won by Southern Province. Southern Province have a good chance here. Would they take the shot? Southern Province still going through the left side. Puts in a cross, but goes straight into the palms of Mohammad Murshid. Defkan Mohammed. Now ball with Southern Province, and they clear it out even if the ball is in the mid part of the field. Now ball going up. Southern Province still trying to hold on position now. Eastern Province is progressing the ball so high up the field that it misses everyone. And Rashik Irshad. And I see Rashik Irshad just taking all the time he has. And referee wants Rashik Irshad to really speed up things here. Oh, another play going down, and of course during the last minute of the game, you know what and why this. He's back on his feet now. Yes, Rashik Irshad are taking the ball all the way back. And a change is anticipated here. Ball goes out once more, and Southern player in a bit of pain, and he is on the ground again. Unsurprisingly, ADC Madhupriya on the floor. Referee makes sure he's back on his feet. And it looks like we're going to get 3 minutes of added time. Here we go, 3 minutes for Southern Province to hold on. 3 minutes for them to get into the semi-finals. And change coming in for Southern Province now. Number 14 coming in, number 15 going out. So RB Virapuli going out. And in comes Sachit. Much forward now through the right side, trying to go forward. The Eastern Province player, but can't. It was ASM Fasid who was motoring through the right side. And one thing you see today is there hasn't been enough pass going on. It's just been long balls and not utilizing the flanks very well. It's mostly just their centre backs and their centre defenders, defensive midfielders giving out some diagonal balls. That's how the plan is today. And he was just substituted in as Sachit already. Let's see. Oh. Went on to head the ball, but went head first in, almost like Zinedine Zidane in 2006 World Cup. And now launch forward. Southern Province trying to get to the ball. That was an interesting ball played in. And now Eastern Province trying to get into the counters. I think in that instance it did strike the arm. Another minute remaining in the added time, I guess. About 60 seconds for them to hold on. Under 60 seconds. And when the final whistle goes on, I think both teams would be celebrating if the scoreline stays still, and Southern Province still. And that's it. That's the end of the match. Southern Province, Eastern Province, Northern Province, and Sabragamura, your 4 semi-finalists. So at the end, 4 teams have made it to the semi-finals. And Southern Province nil, Eastern Province nil. ED Prabhat, yellow card for Southern Province. ASM Mufis, yellow card for Eastern Province. And even though not the entertaining game, but still here we go. The statistics: ball possession 52 with Southern Province, 47 with Eastern Province. Nothing really a huge difference. Shots, 4 shots, and Southern Province not a single shot on target. I think that's something that might be their game plan today. They would have come in with the clarity of not getting any goals, but still also not letting any goals as well. And then shots on target, 5 shots on target and 2 2 on target and 5 shots overall. Fouls, 10 fouls coming in, and it's 0 goals from both sides, and that's all with the statistics we have. And then here we go with the highlights. We'll give you the highlights package. And the highlights of the second half. No real action. We did have about a couple of attempts at the goal, and this was one. And lots of long balls, lots of crosses. And Mohammad Murshid on that instance did put it out. And then this free kick went way over the goalkeeper. That was a good delivery. This was one chance for Southern Province which they failed to capitalize. And here is one shot from the left side, went straight. And that's all we have with the highlights, and that's all we have the coverage. We'll join you tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. with another match. Until then, it's goodbye from the team. Good night.